Hello, welcome to another episode of This Is My Opinion. As always, I'm your host, Kyle. And today, are you guys ready for some very interesting opinion of mine? Today game, as you can see, is Helldivers 2. And why is a controversial opinion? Is because the game is bad? No. Is because I hate the game? No. Is because I don't like the game as much as I should. The whole thing about Helldivers, for somebody that don't know Helldivers 2, I don't know how, but it's basically an extraction shooter with objectives. Well, you are basically a random nameless soldier on the United Earth Army. You just go drop down on mission in planets trying to restore the democracy. And this is the newest expansion that you have, the Machinery of Oppression, which is nice because Helldivers, I cannot deny, is a very constant game. They're always releasing new updates, they're always releasing new content. And again, for a game, is not that expensive. For $50, I don't think is a bad price for the amount of time that you have. Again, this game is a co-op game. If you don't have friends to play this game with, this game is going to be massively worse than it could have been because this is in the end a funny game to play with friends. Just drop down in the planets, do some couple of objectives, have fun, basically. My problem with Helldivers is the grind. I understand again, how long to beat is roughly 70 hours, which is a good amount of hours to put in a game. How the games is works is again you have those couple of missions that you have, and you have difficulties. You go to 1 through 10, and then those missions are like easy to like Helldiver, which is like really hard. And between them, you have different objectives and different stages of phases. But one thing that I really like about this game is a horde game. So instead of Call of Duty Zombies, when each round the creatures are stronger, you basically all the creatures always have like the same stats, but the quantity increases. So you may feel like a real war zone against 1,000 enemies, and you're just you and your bodies fighting against the hordes and hordes of uh, bad robots, etc., etc. As you can see, Helldivers is a very famous game. Like the peak is a lot, but they stagnated in around like 100,000, which is a very good. As you can see, like they release a new big expansion. You have peak and you peak again and you peak again, and they are very consistent. That's why I say, you see, they peak with no expansion, bam, new arc, bam, new arc, and then which is a healthy game. My problem with it is the monetization fracture. You need to pay for playing the game, and then you have the Warbound. The Warbound is basically your season passes. This is how you advance on the game and you advance on the thing. Uh, War Warbound. The Warbound, the first Warbound, is free, which is nice. Like this, which is nice. The problem is all of the rest Warbounds you have to buy with in-game currency. You can buy the currency, like the premium currency, with um, real life money, but you can also find the super credits, that is the name of the currency, in game. But I played the whole standard Warbound, and I could not. buy a new Warbound. Again, this one is the biggest one, and the other ones are like way smaller. But you have to grind a lot to get new Warbounds. And once I finish this, I play like a couple of more hours. I think I have in total, I think I have like 70 hours of Helldivers, and for me, that's it. The game's finished. I'm happy with it. I don't think that is a waste of money, and I really enjoy it. But I could have enjoyed more if they released like a second package of Warbounds. Look at how many like DLCs Helldivers has already. Why not just make it like this oldest one be free for you? So for time to time, let's say that you have like three times one, two, three, four, five, six. Three times six is 18. And with 18, let's put a cap. Let's put a cap in 15. You have 15 new warbounds, and the three early ones, or like every single time that you pass 18, the the most old warbound package becomes free for you to purchase, and you can just acquire for free. I think that would be a very, very, very nice thing for them to do, making the players more engaged for more time, even though you can grind to get those things for free. I'm putting quotes because you're paying with your time. You're grinding a game just for time. So, for example, I have my friend Luis. He's basically saying, "Oh, Kyle, I love this game. I already purchased Luis. Already purchased, I think, like 5 or 6 warbounds just playing for free. But again, I have 70 hours. Luis have like almost 120 hours just grinding to get those warbounds. He's having fun. This is his cozy game to play, and I'm not judging him. But again, just because it's possible, which is, don't get me wrong, that is a very, very nice thing for them to make it possible for you to purchase the warbounds for free, which is a very, very good practice that a lot of other companies should do, like Fortnite does as well, and which is very nice. I really love it, but I'm not the grinding person. For me, I like it, Helldivers, but I don't like it enough to keep playing and keep grinding to get like, oh, a different armor that changes a little bit of your stats, or a different special, or a different weapon that is a little bit better to do something more specific thing. So I'm not that type of guy. In the end, I think this game deserves the amount of praise. I think it was a little bit too much. A problem that I have with now is gonna be the problematic about. I think Helldivers is a great game. Don't get me wrong, but for because of Helldivers being a great live service game, make PlayStation open eyes for what a live service game could be, making a ton of bad decisions after that. I rather have a fail of Helldivers to quote save PlayStation for the live service swap than have Helldivers and have the ac- accurate times that we have on PlayStation, like Marathon, like Concord, etc. For the game itself, really like it. For what they bring for the PlayStation brand, that is like my favorite brand because again, I just play on PlayStation. I think 98% of the time, 95% of the time, it sucks on the long run. Love the Arrowhead, give a lot of things, make it possible to get it for free. Hate it that you have to grind so much to do it. You already have so much content. Just give some things for free. I think was one of the things that upsets me the most on like Overwatch 2 because they already have like so much content they put behind the paywall that they really didn't need to do it. For me, doing that just looks like greed to me. I understand that you buy the game once, and those warbounds is basically a way for the developers have a constant quote unquote income to upgrade the game, to put more enemies, to put more stages, to make more campaigns, which is awesome. But the other problem is they have those seasons, and once you finish a season, you cannot go back. So, for example, I missed the season on Super Earth, and I even though I want to play on Super Earth, I cannot do it anymore, which sucks. I kind of understand that they're creating artificial hype for your game, so oh, everybody wants to enter to play to not miss it up on this specific event. But again, when you miss it, you just feel like laugh it out, and I don't like this FOMO approach to that type of gameplay. But again, I don't know if this my opinion. Again, this is my opinion, and I don't know if it is uh, that much of bad as I thought it would. Again, I always try on my channel and on my reviews. I always try to tell you guys how I feel, if I think that is worth it, when I think that is worth it, and how can a game improve on my standpoint. I would love to give Helldivers an 8, but I think for that type of monetization practice, I think I can only give it like a 7 or a 7.5, but I don't believe in a halves. So I'm just going to give it a 7. I know that I'm not very consistent giving my scores for all of the videos that I do, but when I do, I like it just to give like a kind of mind view of my thoughts in the game. Again, don't like to take so much time of you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you like Helldivers or if you think that my criticism for the game is unfounded. And please like it, subscribe, and see you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye bye.